thanks everybody again for joining this session on Value Chain Minutes. I've been talking with Jay Pradham over the last section around project-driven supply chain or project-centric supply chain activities. We've talked a lot about what does it mean, what are the industries, what are the prerequisites, what are some of the benefits and industries that can gain from this, as well as who are the personas or who are the roles that may be helpful. What we'd like to end this particular session on is what are the lessons that Apps Associates has learned that we can provide to you, the customer, for suggestions going forward. So Jay, if you could give us a brief overview of some of the lessons you've learned, some of the challenges that companies have faced, and how we've overcome them, that'd be great.
Absolutely. So at Apps Associates, like I mentioned in our previous video, we have implemented project-driven supply chain for several clients. Like any other advanced feature, enabling a new feature comes with its own implementation as well as maintenance costs. Once it's turned on for an inventory organization, once you have project-driven supply chain working, the users who use project inventory would need to specify what project and what task they are borrowing or pulling inventory from. So if you're pulling raw material for a work order, or if you're pulling finished goods to issue to a sales order, or if you're transferring inventory from one organization to another, once your project driven supply chain is enabled, you have to specify the project and task that you're pulling inventory from. It shows up everywhere. It shows up on your on-hand inventory. You have to drill down to make sure how much on-hand you have, whether it's common inventory, whether it's project inventory. And so there are some additional transactional requirements, additional transactional burden that falls upon the people using the inventory module and supply chain modules in general. Now, from finance and IT perspective, there is a little bit of burden in terms of maintaining the subledger accounting rules. Obviously, when you enable your inventory and supply chain with projects, there are some more complex rules that govern the accounting when that inventory moves in and out of your system. This is one-time setup. It's quite rare to have to go and maintain this again and again as you have more projects in your system. So you need to do the testing of your SLA rules upfront thoroughly. And once you do that, usually this doesn't require a lot of updates unless there are some changes in your business policy. So if you write your SLA rules and if you build your SLA rules around some task types or project types or the capitalizable flag within the task type, then you don't need to maintain a whole lot. If you build your rules by project numbers, then project numbers are fluid, they come and go, and you'll have to keep updating the rules. So there are ways to reduce this maintenance burden and you can stay consistent. There is no way around having to put project number and task number during routine transactions. So when a module like this is implemented, it excites management, it excites inventory managers, warehouse managers, project managers. The key is to communicate with people who are going to be involved in day-to-day transactions. The key is change management so that you not only tell them what system is going to go through in terms of changes, they should be able to think about the business in terms of project driven supply chain. So if you implement proper change management practices, then the implementation of any change like this goes over much better.
All right. Well, thanks again, Jay, and thanks everybody for attending any of the series or any of the sessions that we've had on project-driven supply chain. And again, we always ask that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us any comments that you may have on future suggestions or what we may be able to do better to serve you. And we look forward to seeing you on the next sessions of Value Chain Minutes. Thanks so much, Jay. Really appreciate all the insight that you provided.
Thank you, Andy.